The email and phoning continue to flirt slightly. Women especially use a feminine, slightly flirt a little bit in your email. And from whatever is your own phrases, your own essence, your own expression. Flirt with him and find something to admire a little bit about the masculine in him. Flirt with them, admire things with them. If someone is doing the phone number thing, so if a man emails you in the second email with his phone number and aims to, and says like, let's just get on the phone. This means write this down. Write this down. Reply to him and you almost say this out loud while you're writing it, because you want to accentuate that really sweet, sort of girly tone coming from you. There's no criticism. No criticism of his doing this. What he's doing is being very masculine and pursuing. It's always a compliment. Oh, that's it. I'm so flattered by your interest. Something like that. This is the phrase. I don't feel comfortable giving you my phone number yet, doing that yet. Would it be okay? And pretty much, unless he's a clod, it's like, or a cat, he'll wait a little bit. Would it be okay if we just, I would feel more comfortable, would it be okay if we emailed a little bit longer? Most men will say, okay. However, they don't know what a little bit longer is. You have in your mind that it's around 3 to 5 emails. So about 2 more emails that are 3 paragraphs each, not a sentence, not I'm just checking in from my Foursquare location while I'm getting my coffee and I'd say hi to you. That is not an email, but those don't count. And more that's happening now, so it's like you have to filter them in, but also filter them out, is after there have been a few more of those emails and you feel a little connected now, tell him it's okay now. He's probably already given you his phone number. You then reply with yours. I feel okay now for us to talk on the phone. And if he didn't say it, if he gave you his phone number so he could ask you out, assume he's asked you, it's like the presupposition. Presuppose he's asked you out, because he kind of tacitly did. It was a little bit tacit. Presuppose he asked you out and treat it like he did. Here's my phone number. When you asked me out, it was a little too soon for me. I feel okay now. Here's my phone number, and here's my phone number. You might need to be a little more specific. You'll gauge it with him of, here's my phone number so we can go ahead and arrange the date. So we can go ahead and arrange the date you asked me on. Any of these sort of phrases, it's very much presupposing he asked you out. Men still often want to feel in some kind of a masculine position. Most women still want men to, at some point, ask her out. And in some way, shape, or form, to feel that he's the one who did that. If around the 4th or 5th email, if he hasn't asked for phone numbers yet, but he's emailing with you. This is another phrase you can use. This is the write it down motion. Write this down. Ladies, drop what I described as a lead-weighted handkerchief and tell him, I feel okay now. I feel okay now. I feel safe, something like that, to meet. Did you want to go ahead and meet? You haven't actually asked him out technically, but you massively signaled to him your complete receptivity to his asking you out. Some men will tell me, from women who are emailing with them, I'm like, if she's responding to your emails and writing more than a sentence, she's interested enough that she'll probably go on a first date with you. But some men will say, I couldn't tell. It was too subtle. I couldn't tell. Some men need a little more, if they haven't been dating a lot, they need a little more of a signal of our receptivity that they won't get rejected, because they're afraid to be rejected. So it's like they're afraid, like some beautiful woman that like she's just being polite, and when I finally ask her out, she's going to annihilate me and reject me. So it's demonstrate with figure phrases, being a little bit receptive, a little bit flirtatious, a little bit interested, you know. If he mentions like ducks, you know, if he mentions a sport, Lakers games, stuff like that, it's not that he has to take you to a Lakers game because not everyone has tickets or things like that. But like, oh, I would just love to go to a live game. Baseball and basketball is just like so much fun. It could be a college game, it could be a high school game, it could be anything. It's just like when there's something he has as an interest that way, that's a feminine way of not actually bopping him on the head. It feels to us like we're bopping him on the head. We're like, oh, that's so obvious. For men, it was subtle. He hears it as subtle. Oh, that would be I would love to go. I would really enjoy. That would be so much fun to go to a live game. That would be really fun. I'd enjoy doing that sometime. So you're planting ideas for him, and it's around that fourth or fifth email where if he hasn't asked you out, in one email, drop the lead-weighted handkerchief. If he doesn't respond in the next email, maybe one more. Every once in a while I'll give like one more. But basically the sixth or seventh email, if he hasn't responded to the lead-weighted handkerchief with, yeah, you know, I really do want to meet you. How's Thursday? Or yeah, I really want to meet you. What's your phone number? It might take a few more emails to get the logistics worked out, but it has to be that next email or two where he says, yes, let's meet. I would ask you on a date. Ask for your phone number and or giving you his. I prefer safety protocol that the man gives his phone number first and the lady responds with hers. I know some women who they're so marriage oriented, around the second or third email, she gives her phone number as a test for him for how interested is he in her. And if he doesn't phone her, then she moves on. I don't agree with that one on a number of ways because I don't want to do all the stuff that I want in email over the phone with a complete stranger. And I don't want to give out I have my phone number at like my professional website stuff, but it's like for guys on online dating, I don't want to give my phone number out to every guy out there. The other side is from men having your phone number is you might be emailing with 3 men named David. Or one's named Dave and 2 are David, and one's John, and one's John J-O-N, and one's John J-O-H-N. Hi, it's John from Yahoo. Which one? And you hate to say that, and you don't want to say that. They know we're emailing with other people, but it's like we don't want to say that. Mm-hmm. So I want, for all the above reasons, I want the other way around. That's like, so like when Darius is going to email her, he'll give her his phone number first. It creates safety and security for her. It's just like, oh, she feels okay. Okay, great, I can give him my phone number now. And then she reply with yours.